How do I calculate my severance pay after a layoff? Imagine walking out of your job and wondering, how much money will I get? Calculating severance pay can seem tricky, but it's based on clear rules. Let's walk through how to figure it out step by step. First, severance pay is money an employer might give when your employment ends, often because of a layoff. It's not always required by law, but many companies offer it to help during the transition. It's separate from unemployment benefits, unused vacation pay, or final wages. To calculate your severance pay, start with your length of service. Usually, employers base it on how many years you worked there. A common formula is 1 week or 1 month of pay for each year of work. For example, if you worked for 5 years and your employer offers 1 week of pay per year, you would get 5 weeks of your regular pay as severance. Next, look at your salary. If you are paid weekly, your weekly pay is straightforward. If you are paid monthly or annually, you need to break that down to weekly pay. For hourly workers, your average weekly pay is used. This means adding up your hours and dividing by the number of weeks to find your average. Check your employment contract or company policy. Some employers have specific rules about how they calculate severance. If your contract states a certain formula, your employer must follow it. If not, they might use the general rule of 1 week or 1 month per year worked. Sometimes special circumstances matter. For example, your job title, age, or whether you are part of a group layoff can influence the amount. Some companies cap the total severance amount, especially for higher-paid employees. Let's look at an example. Suppose you worked for 8 years and your weekly salary is $1,200. If your employer's policy is to give 2 weeks of pay for each year of service, your severance pay would be 8 years times 2 weeks times $1,200. That equals $19,200. Remember, severance packages can include more than cash. They might offer continued health insurance, outplacement services, or payment for unused vacation days. Usually, severance is paid as a lump sum, but sometimes it is spread out over time. Before you receive your severance, you might need to sign an agreement. This could include a releases of claims against your employer, so it's wise to review it carefully. If you're unsure about your calculation or the terms, ask your human resources department or consult a legal professional. In summary, to figure out your severance pay, look at your employer's policy or contract, determine your length of service, and calculate based on your regular pay. If something doesn't seem right, don't hesitate to ask questions or seek advice. Knowing your rights helps you navigate the end of employment with confidence.